Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button, also subscribe to the channel. Back with my segment Ego Weight Watchers, aka ILL, where I give you a look into the fighter's lifestyle, before after progress pictures, let you know what type of shape they're in, especially if they have a fight coming up. Now, a fight I'm looking forward to, May 6th, T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. Canelo, I was born ready. Alvarez versus Julio CESAR Chavez Jr., son of Mexican legend. And both guys are going at it in the media, in the press. They look like they're going for it in terms of their training. I've done several videos about Chavez Jr. I've done past Canelo videos. He's doing neck exercises. He's salsa dancing. He's zoning out. Now, Canelo, for his part, he's moving up 10.5 pounds to face Chavez Jr. at 164.5. Chavez Jr.'s last fight with Dominique Britch was at 168, so he's actually dropping weight. He's a bit taller than Canelo, so they kind of have to meet in the middle, and it's going to be interesting to see how the weight plays out. Speaking of weight, Canelo looks like he's in great shape, and you guys seen the thumbnail, you're seeing the picture on the screen. The picture on the left was Canelo last year. It was the summer 2016 versus him as he bulks up and packs the weight on and then puts some weight on. And basically, I don't think he's really having to do much. I think he's just doing less of a weight cut. But I think he's normally big, and I think he's normally around this size, and it's a less strenuous diet because you have less weight to cut. Like his last fight versus Liam Smith, to make that fight even worth anything, because most people didn't really want to see it. Most people on this side of the pond had no idea who Liam Smith was. So the only selling point that you could even use was the fact that Liam Smith, even though he hadn't really beat anybody, he picked up a vacant title, a WBO title, and the only way Canelo could compete versus Liam Smith to get the title, which again was really the only selling point where you can try to sell something to the public, was to fight at 154. His previous fights, from Angulo all the way to Amir Khan, were at 155, but he couldn't fight 155 unless he didn't want to be eligible for Liam Smith, his title at the time. So that would have been stupid, because if you fought Liam Smith, a guy people didn't really want to see you fight, they want to see you fight Golovkin or Chavez or whoever, and you're fighting Liam Smith for no title, it wouldn't have made sense at 155. So I think that was the last straw. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. Canelo had to get out of that division. I think he was just naturally getting too big, and these pictures are pretty much proof to me that he's at a more comfortable weight. I did a video about it, check it on the channel, but he says he's going to be competing at middleweight. Even though this fight with Chavez Jr., he has to meet him in the middle, because Chavez Jr. is at a point in his career he probably can't make 160 without looking like skeletal remains. So he had to meet him in the middle at 164.5. After this fight, he says he's going to 160. In middleweight, he'll feel good and feel strong, and it looks like that. Like, you look at the pictures, it's not, I mean, he was in shape in both pictures from 154, or I don't know what his walking around weight is. He hasn't really declared how much he's weighing in this picture, but this is a recent post from today, and he's in good shape. He just looks overall fuller, broader, and less of a weight cut. But again, I think this is where Canelo should be. The only thing that he's going to have problems with possibly is he's not that tall. He's not that tall compared to a lot of 154 pounders. Like, he has the skill. I seen him next to Golovkin in the ring, and Golovkin's considerably taller, you know what I mean, at middleweight. Jamal Charlo, met him at one of his fights. He's definitely taller. Danny Jacobs, know him. He's definitely taller. So him and David Lemieux are kind of, and Curtis Stevens definitely, they're all on the short side, especially Curtis Stevens. I mean, but it is what it is. Curtis Stevens has some wins and good fights. So it's not all about height, because Canelo does have the skills to pay the bills, but it's going to be interesting, because I think a Danny Jacobs fight would be tough. Jamal Charlo, because those guys are athletic, have athletic ability, boxing ability, swift movement, power. So it'll be interesting to see how he fits into this division. But I like Canelo. He could scrap. He's definitely taking this camp serious, it appears. And it's going to be Judgment Day, May 6th. He's in good shape. I just want to give you guys an Ego Weight Watchers kind of comparative pick, so you guys could be the judge to see how Canelo's looking. I mean, overall, this is for the people who doubted this fight. I think if you look at any recent interviews or video footage or photos of either fighter, this should give you reassurance that getting the pay-per-view or at least watching the fight should be worth it, right? They're doing an HBO special, also kind of documenting like the two fighters and Mexican heritage or something. So I'm gonna check that out, see how that looks, and I'm just overall looking forward to a good fight. I think this is gonna be a good fight. I did a video, 7 reasons why Chavez Jr. is not easy work for Canelo, and a lot of it has to do with weight, but check that video on the channel and just stay tuned for more continued coverage on this fight and other fights in the fight game. Let me know what you guys think of the comparison, junior middleweight Canelo versus middleweight Canelo. Again, I really think he was just getting pushed out of the division of 154. As he gets older, 26, which is not old, but older in his career, I think it was just getting harder for him to make 154. And for whatever reason, it didn't look like they were trying, him and his team were ready or wanting to fight Golovkin at a point in time. Now it seems like maybe they're open to it, but at a point in time it didn't really look, I mean, because why would you vacate your belt if you wanted to fight someone when you were ordered to fight your mandatory and then you gave up your belt? So obviously for whatever reason you weren't ready to move up then, but maybe you're just trying to stall out Golovkin, wait for him to get a little bit older. I don't know, but the time is now. May 6th is going to be a good fight, and it's also going to be a barometer fight because we all seen Golovkin versus Jacobs. I went to New York and covered that fight live, and I'm definitely going to watch this particular fight. And you know, people are going to compare the two to see, because at the end of the day, that's what people want to see, Canelo versus Golovkin. But if Chavez Jr. pulls the upset, then he's a definite shoe-in for Golovkin, and they've negotiated in the past, and the fight fell apart. So I'm looking forward to see what happens after May 6th. Golovkin's on the sideline. He's not fighting Billy Joe Saunders in June. So the winner should fight Golovkin. That's really what I see. As far as this, Canelo looks like he'll do just fine at the division in terms of if his power and speed carries up, which it looks like it is. He looks healthy at this weight. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you share the video, like the video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future